Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, that is working great. Just get this part up. How you doing, Divine Collective? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the DGC. Y'all already know who it is. It's your Divine Goddess, DEVI. We're back for another Divine Intuitive Tap-In with the DGC. I hope everyone is doing well. We're going to see what's going on with you all. We're going to do late night readings tonight. Yeah, we're just doing some chill, laid back readings. All right. We all set. We are all set. Hey, Destiny. What's going on, boo? What's up, Steven? What's going on? All right, everybody. Yes, I am too. I'm very thankful. I'm feeling the same way, Destiny. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Hit that like button on your way in. And let's try to get into this. Know something? Hold on 1 second. Do I collect that? Give me a second. I don't know why. Y'all could be spring cleaning, getting the feeling I just want to wipe my table off again. Okay. Here we go. Okay, did you hear the car horn honk? Spirit is here for the reading. Spirit is here for this reading. All right, everybody. All right. Okay. I'm going to do one shuffle in front of you all. Just like that. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for the Divine Collective this evening? Clarifying love situations. Late night read. What do you have for the Divine Collective this evening? Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Well, it did come out this way, so I'm going to read it that way. It says, welcoming dawns. Be open and receptive, embracing new beginnings with an eager heart. Someone is trying to hold on to you, man. And I think either one of you or them could be trying to release the other, Welcoming dawns. Be open and receptive. Someone can't wait to see you, They can't wait to see you. They miss your hugs or your embrace or something like that. You are beyond compare, Someone misses you, all right? Somebody's releasing the past, welcoming a brand new day, new dawns. All right, what else you got? What's going on with this? Tell us more about this. Temporary relief. Distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. Right here. There's some sadness or something over a breakup, over some type of relationship, you're healing from. You're starting to see through the illusions, or you saw through some illusions. Something is becoming very clear to you about a situation and what you need to do. What's going on with the temporary relief? I get that this wasn't the solution. Maybe you reconcile with somebody and that wasn't it. It was just like a temporary, a temporary type of situation, We do have divine union on the bottom of the deck. So you or them, you could be thinking about this person or they're thinking about you. There's been some rocky, rough waters for some of you if you are in a connection. The waves have been kicking up. You two have a chemistry and an affection for each other. Absolutely. But it's still something more that you're seeking, Divine Collective, Divine Goddesses. It's something more. It's a distraction. So you feel like maybe this person was just a distraction. Things could be very emotional right now. There could be tears, crying, Maybe you reconcile with this person and you're starting to realize like maybe it's not a situation that can be fixed. You want to seek more, but wild at heart. A desire for freedom leads to running away. What? Again. So like I said, maybe you reconcile or you went back to something. You gave something another chance right here. It's that your passion leads you to the love you desire. Yeah, something's pulling you in another direction, away from someone. And I get that it really hurts because you two have a lot of emotions between each other. They could be crying, you could be crying. Y'all could have cried together. You know, you're alone here now. So there's some thoughts. I get a rebirth as well, some type of rebirth from this situation because this is upside down. You know, if you were hanging on, it would be the other way around. If you were holding on to this person, but you're not, it's upside down. So you're welcoming something new. Okay, what else, Spirit? Tell us more. What do they need to know? Flickering passion. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. Okay, this is like here for a good time, not a long time. Friends with benefits, light and easy page type energy, just talking, you know, flirting with one another. Okay, so let's see. What else? What else for the Divine Collective? What else do they need to know? You're going to be meeting somebody new, possibly out. You're going to go out to dinner, or you might be out at dinner or out at an event. You know, there's some type of, you know, where you're going to dress up, and this person wants to be all in your face. You know, they want to be up on you. They want to smell your perfume. You know, they want to be in your face right here. It says, unlock the gate, explore the unknown, and walk new paths together. Okay, so you're going down a new path, clearly, right? You've unlocked the gate to something. We're wild at heart. You're seeking something new here. I can clearly see that. There was a moment of crossing over that you're doing or have done. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust right here. You walked away from somebody. You see them in the back? Okay? So this is like you had a conversation outside, like maybe at dinner or something. Hold on, collective. I have a very hoarse voice right now, so please excuse me and bear with me. All right, I have a little bit of drink. Okay, so you were out with this person and you had a conversation. You all talked and it kind of left you feeling some type of way, you know? And this person walked away possibly. You see? You're by yourself now with your hand, you know, your head in your hands. So it's like after the conversation, they got up, they hanging their head, you know, they might have said something, revealed something, okay, confessed, told the truth, you know, acted like they couldn't hold on to you for whatever reason. And this just released something in you. We're wild at heart, you know? It says, look, avoid burnout. Look, this person was a whole lot. A whole lot. Could you all do me a favor and please take a minute to hit that like button? We have a nice full house. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, and thank you so much for being here. Look at this. Okay, a lot of passion. You and this person could have had a lot of chemistry in the bedroom. You know what I mean? This is like Ace of Wands, fiery, you know, hot, consuming, damn near. It was damn near too hot. You had to get out the damn kitchen is what I'm hearing. Okay? Sustaining a lasting balance, right? You wanted this so badly, or either they wanted this so badly. Somebody wanted this so badly. Just because this is a woman doesn't mean it's you. This is energy. Okay? If this is your story, put it as it goes. You know who belongs where. All right, so where we at with this? Let me take a look. Crossing over. You're getting past passion. You know, you're moving in a different way. It's no heat, it's no fire. This could be arguments. This could be make up to break up. This could be an argument, and then we have, you know, we jump into bed and then we back to arguing. You know, this is toxic. Okay? Toxic. But it felt so good. How could something so wrong feel so right type thing? You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like when it's on, when you and this person were on, you were on. But when you were off, you were off. And maybe the light is broken for good. So no matter if you flick it on or not, It's not going to turn on. Let's see. It says go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. So you and this person could be a good-looking couple is what I'm getting. Okay? But even in that, maybe you have money, maybe you have wealth or status, some type of presence, you know, in the community or on a social platform, in the public eye. But it's still mass that you were keeping secrets from one another, how you felt about something. Maybe one of you wanted to go on this divine union and the other one wanted a whole bunch of fiery, hot, passionate moments and times and excitement and go, go, go. But you wanted something more quiet, you know, more intimate. They wanted to get in and out that, you know, that action, and you wanted to get more in their emotions. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy I'm getting. We have a lot of mystery here, you know. I get that you like their mystery, and guess what? They like your mystery too. It was mutual. Something was mutual here. See that? Somebody's spying on you. You know, I just saw a little like gnat or something. Somebody's spying on you. Yeah. Wishful thinking. You see that? Either you're thinking about somebody or someone else is thinking about you, for one, with love disguise. Okay. As well, somebody could be creeping. You could have a sneaky link collective. Okay. I see that. Or either somebody wants to sneaky link with you. Okay. You could be thinking divine union and somebody want to creep off and get it in with you. Or you could have, you could be doing that or could have done that with somebody. Maybe you don't want to do that no more. You know, crossing over from this. All right. You like, I'm tired of the, you know, I'm getting secret hookups right here. I'm getting online dating. You know, I'm not being funny here, but Tinder and Plenty of Fish and what else they got out of here? I don't know. They got all kind of sites, you know, all kind. Any category you want, they have a dating app for it. But people are out here meeting up right here, you know, or they want to meet up with you, Divine Collective, but you want something higher. I'm getting independence, solo, leadership right here. I'm getting walking the road, the lone wolf right here. A lot of courage. You're right above the courage stone. You know, having a lot of faith that even if you're walking alone, you're still walking in the right way, and you would unlock the gate. This is like somebody is thoroughly, you know, like spying on you. This little gnat or something. Hold on, collector. Yeah, this gnat is like, you know, like fluttering around like my face. So somebody like, they want you to pay attention to them is what I'm getting. Somebody has a poker face. Beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Right here. With people, new people that you're going to meet, Spirit says be mindful. Okay, because some people still have hidden motives and agendas. Some people are still strategizing. All right. And if someone reaches out to you from the past that you used to hook up with or connect with, be mindful that this person is wearing a poker face and that they have underlying motives. You know, they're wearing a mask. They could even be a clown. Okay. Or this is somebody who's very risky. This also could be somebody who's looking for a place to stay. Somebody who's like a hobo or gigolo, you know, they're looking for somebody to connect with flickering passion, and boom, they in the house. You know, cornucopia. In the fridge, you know, in the lap of luxury. Okay. It says finding forever. Your path holds infinite possibilities if you dare. If you dare to go down the road and unlock the gate. See what's ahead. You see there? Okay, it's an ocean of possibilities. Right here. An ocean. Okay. That's what's up right there. Yeah, I'm trying not to mess up my nails. That's why my My shuffle ain't as strong. I think they're still drying. I was telling my son tonight, it's imperative that you learn to do some self-maintenance. You know what I mean? It's imperative. Yeah. I shuffled and shuffled. I see swept away right here. Let me see. Caught up in romance or clearing out emotions. So there are some of you who are thoroughly in some type of relationship that you're trying to work through, whether you want to stay or you want to go. You know, is it gonna rise any higher than what's going on? Wishful thinking. I see a lot of you have a lot of goals and dreams and aspirations, things you want to go after. Okay. Spirit is also saying be realistic with any connections that you're having where there's any type of intimacy, sex, you know, exchange of your body for theirs. Be mindful, be realistic. Is it going anywhere? You know, even if they make your heart flutter, be careful not to get caught up in the whirlwind of romance, you know, wanting to have this divine union so bad. Spirit is asking you to remember to use your inner compass, okay? Because somebody may be coming towards you who wants to argue, you know, who wants to keep you with them. You see that? You see that? Storms of love, okay? This could be somebody who's a bit older than you know. Spirit is definitely asking you to use your intuition, you know. Don't get swept away. You might have a lot of love for this person, but this person ignites a lot of destruction. Like they kick up a lot of traumas with you. You're trying to bring out the hearts, but look at all the black smoke. I'm also getting that you and this person have been through a lot of ups and downs. Okay. And I'm getting rebirth energy. Like some of you feel like this is too much. It's overwhelming. Some of you feel like you're bleeding out in the relationship. Like, you know, your heart is overwhelming for you. Some of you completely feel caught up in some type of whirlwind when it comes to a romantic partner. Okay. With swept away. You know, everything was calm at a point, but then it became very, very windy. You see that? You came in calm, stepping through, but then it became very windy, very chaotic. Everything is blowing all over the place. Glass and all kinds of things. Shards. Things that can cut you, things that can hurt you. All because you've overgiven even. Like, you're like, how many times do you want me to forgive you? How many times am I supposed to forget? How many times are you going to, take my love or take my affection, take everything that I embrace you with and just, act like it's nothing? Like you could just come back and we could start over and start over and start over. Do you even know how I feel? Do you even know what I want? Yeah. You had a lot of love for this person. A lot. This person, at one point really had you swept away in this. Hold on. This goes here. Swept away. I'm getting the devil card when it's, two people chained up down there, chained up together. And it's like this person had you in the throes of passion. Every time they thought you were going to leave, like you were getting fed up or you are fed up. And every time, you want to leave, here they come, pulling on your heartstrings. And you're like, this is too much. It's too much. I want a divine union, but this is karmic in some type of way. And spirit is leading you somewhere else with that inner compass. Okay? That's what spirit is saying. Be realistic with this. Be realistic. Storms of love is here. Spirit says don't get into any just, fly by night, in and out, one night stand type of energy. I told you there is online dating out here. People are hooking up. Love's disguise. Under the dark of night for some people. Some people it's on the DL, it's on the down low, meaning it's just on the hush. Some people wish that they don't have to be in the shadows, in the background with their lover. They want to be out front. But for some people, they loving on somebody who ain't shit. Right here with poker face, they ain't nothing right here. They're not doing nothing. They ain't got nothing. And it's just like, man, it's causing problems. Problems. Somebody wanted to entangle you in something. But I think you wound up walking away versus allowing this to pull you back in or be swept away again. You're pulling yourself out if you are entangled. There is a better path ahead for you. Establish and communicate your own boundaries. Boundaries. You have to break that because, see, she's in a nightgown. There's that red. There's a lot of passion. Like I said, people are screwing. You get what I'm saying? And when they're doing all of that, that keeps your mind in a fog, hazy, more nightgown energy. Fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Some of you, Divine Collective, possibly. You see that? How did you get? Somebody's spying on you. Somebody is spying on you, the collective. Some of you, you see that? They just took my mind off because I'm like, I'm about to get something for them. Let them keep it up. I'm about to get something for them. Come around here one more time. One more time. Fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Okay, I got it. Some of you divine goddesses, or if not, whoever's coming across this video and this is resonating for you, some of you all are in relationships, partnerships, soulmate connections, okay, companionship relationships. Y'all in something together with somebody, if not even marriages, okay? And there's the nightgown, and this person got you in the throes of passion every night, and you're trying to figure out how do you walk away from this, because this person expects you to be ready to get it popping with them. They may not even know you feel this way for some of you, and for some of you, they do. Okay? I'm getting an era of like all of this desire is like it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm getting some of you didn't know it was going to be this much work. You didn't know. Moon Dreamer, love illuminates even the darkest of corners. You're starting to come to some realizations. If you're somebody who's in something like that, like you're thoroughly in your relationship, okay? Yeah. Or either you came to some, you got out the fog, you pulled off the mask, you stopped pretending that you liked it and you didn't. Maybe somebody had you, playing house. Had you in the house, no marriage, no ring, no nothing, giving all the amenities, anything from house service to chef service to maid service, personal pinup babe, all of that. And you were sitting there beautiful and everything, like, what the hell am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. Giving your whole heart to somebody who was possibly crushing it. Crushing it. All right. Hold on one second, collective. Okay. All right. So, there's a balancing that's happening right now. It has to happen. It has to happen in order for you to walk forward. Some of you really, really wanted to stay with this person, but Spirit says, sometimes, everything is not going to go in your favor. Some things have to go in its own way for this person to learn the lessons they need to learn. You don't need to be with them because people have sometimes more karma than you, Divine Collective. I'm telling you something. And if you stay with them, you pick it up too. Your life remains in shambles and blowing in the wind type of energy too. You running down the street, running away from this person. Y'all getting into arguments and fights. You catching it with somebody. Things popping off. You in your damn nightgown. You don't got no shoes on. All kind of weather in the rain, in the damn snow, arguing outside. Baby, it was going down. Third party situations, I get threesomes. This person wanted threesomes with some of y'all. Definitely. Yep. They caused a whole bunch of turbulence. There it is. There was turbulence, or there is turbulence with this type of activity. Some of you thought being a wife is what you want, and you in that thing, you like, damn, I'm tired. Like, what the do they ever stop, with the demands or this or that? It's a lot going on with the energy. Oh, it's a lot going on with the energy. I'll move this over. Yep. A lot of passion going on here between you two. Spirit says there's a renewal happening right now. There needs to be some reciprocal lines. Okay. You need, there's some chaos that needs, some chaos happening, some chaotic chaos. Chaotic, or what is this? Chaotic clarity. Okay. Chaotic clarity, like organized confusion. There we go. There we go. All right. Even though it looks crazy, there is an end result to this. Things will calm down. Things will calm down. Spirit says some of you really need to tap into the magic within. Look within. When you look within, you won't even run into people with poker faces. You'll be able to discern that right off the bat. Right off the bat. To eliminate the turbulence. To eliminate the whirlwind that could potentially come into your life if you let certain types of partners in. If you get caught up in that sex game, baby. You know how many people said they not caught up with it? They good. They could just, get what they need and go. You know how many people get caught up with that? Especially if it's good. You find yourself wanting to go again and again and again, and all of a sudden that shit is a habit. All of a sudden you're catching attitudes. All of a sudden you're texting them more. You're ringing their phone. You're texting them in the morning. You're texting in the night trying to see if they, if anybody's around. Can you come through? All these things. Yeah. It get hot and heavy. You be caught up. Man, listen. I'm just trying to help y'all read between the lines here, baby. And Spirit says, there was somebody who was clearly telling you a lot of things that you had to decipher. They're mixing lies with the truth. Yeah. It says, uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. Write your own ending. Maybe somebody was, a control freak, very authoritative. Wanted to be the leader, wanted to be in the front. You do what I say. I don't care if I'm going the wrong way. You follow me. We fall together. You know what I mean? Like, not in a logical way, like we've done all we could to take the logical path. No, you just do what I say do. Period. Don't question me. You're a kid. Oh, baby. Yeah. You have a very youthful spirit. You're not a kid. You just know how to tap in, to your inner child, to that creative side of you, where you can be anything you want to be. Do what you want to do. It's fun around you. You like yourself. You love yourself. And that's not childish. Your only limits are the ones you put on yourself. That's what it says. And definitely, this is about this relationship. Some of you have a choice to make. Some of you are sitting thinking about this. Some of you, not all, some. This is only if it resonates. If this is not your, if anything I've said you're not picking up on, it may not be your story. But this is collectives who are sitting thinking. Some of you, even amongst the ruin. I get that some of you have arguments with somebody and they get messy and they like to destroy things, mess up the house, break things, cause a commotion type of thing. Or they did. You have different ideas about love and what intimacy. Like I said, divine union. And then you have that right here, this one, avoid burnout, fiery passion over here. Yeah. Two types of energies working. Like fire and ice. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting opposites attract from two different worlds. An angel and a devil. Ooh. What y'all been doing? Oh, what y'all been doing? Y'all been doing a dance of souls. I know that. I know that. And it's red. Okay? It's red. There could have been like violence. You know what I mean? Somebody could have hurt y'all. Or could have been arguments, fights. It was a lot of drinking I'm getting. Somebody like to drink red wine. Maybe you or them, somebody. They just like to drink though. Somebody likes to hold. Somebody likes to hug. Yeah, but you have a choice to make, Divine Collective. Whether you're going to stay with the vampire in Brooklyn. Right here. You're going to stay with it? Y'all, I love, what is it? It's Count Dracula. One of them is my favorite, man. That was the bomb. Yo, he went up to that cave. And he went and talked to that serpent, baby. And he did what he had to do. When I tell you he came down badass in a motherfucker. Man, listen. The whole army was in trouble. The whole army was in trouble. I mean, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, it was a mess. They couldn't do nothing with that man. Yeah. So maybe that's the kind of energy, that's the kind of passion. If y'all saw that one, I don't know what it wasn't the old one. He was young, nice looking, handsome. A handsome Dracula, baby. He was a king. He was a king. And they was coming for his whole community. And he was like, I got to save my people. What am I to do? It's more of them than it is of me. They're stronger. But he was sexy. He was like, irresistible. But it comes at a price. They want you to drink of this cup with them, baby. You got a choice to make. What you going to do? You're going to be free, or you're going to continue this dance, or be curious and find out what the dance is about. Yeah, y'all up to some things up in here. You better stop playing with me. Y'all are up to some things up in here. I'm getting somebody is waiting for an answer from you, a response of sorts. Some type of response they want from you. All right, let's, what should we get here? Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right, I can see here, you all like to, show up early sometimes. Okay? Could you all please hit that like button for me, please? Thank you. All right, nourish. Self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. That's where you are. That's where you are, okay? So let me do a quick shuffle. Yeah. Let's see, Spirit, can you tell me? Give me the emotions for the Divine Collective first. And then we got to tap into this person who's on the board as well. Couple different scenarios here, All right? Because I do see a divine union here. Some of you are thinking about that, but a lot of you are definitely walking a solo path. I see that. Okay? I see you by yourself at nighttime. You look very beautiful in your rooms, in your homes, wherever you stay. Gorgeous. You're very intelligent. I'm getting high priestess energy. You could be a reader, a seer, somebody who's tapped in spiritually. Some of you could work for the justice system. Okay? Some of you are just very intelligent. You just err on the side of truth, justice, righteousness, integrity, all that good stuff. Morals, values, you just upright. Okay? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Y'all know. Y'all know how it goes. So it was unlike yourself. This person could have pulled you out of character. It's unlike yourself to be in a fog, sitting up there in a damn lingerie gown walking down somebody's hallway night after night. You're like, damn, something got to change. Look at that breaking point. Something has to change. And it did. And it did. You were fed up, for some of you, with this person. You got fed up. You know, the whirlwind, it's not worth it. The fucking and fighting phase, like just back and forth, it's not worth it, Divine Collective. It creates a lot of bitterness. Some of you are feeling bitter towards this person. Like they messed up everything. With Divine Union right here, like they messed up everything. And a lot of you are trying, you know, not to show this. You're doing your best to nourish yourself, you know, back to a very healthy, calm state. You know, I'm getting nervous systems being out of whack right here with the nerves. You know, things irritating you, this person irritating you in some type of way. But the heat, the passion was so good. But it's like, like I said, the effing and the fight, and the effing and the fight. It's like, it's too much limit. Final straw, overwhelmed. And it makes you angry. You know what I mean? Hurtful words, back and forth, resentments, things like that. It's like, damn. Trickery, dishonesty, and lies and stuff like that. Somebody, you're bitter because the bitterness, it left a bitter taste in your mouth, even. For somebody to lie to you and keep you, like I said, in a fog like this, elusive somehow. When you gave somebody second chances, chance after chance after chance, and somebody could want one right now. They could want to go through the regular, you know, 1-2. You know, it's only temporary. We just do this, you know, and we get back together. You know how we do. And you're like, nah, I don't know how we do no more. I don't want to be in that storm no more. I want to be firm. I want to be stable. It says establish family and security. Somebody's thinking about you walking out that door. A few things I'm getting. Leave the door open. They leave the door open. Okay, I forget his name. It's a song. Yeah. A lot of begging and pleading type of thing in the moonlight energy. Bruno Mars. A lot of Bruno Mars energy right here. Okay. This person could be contacting you at night, sending you text messages, calling you, trying to talk you down. Okay. If you're not with somebody. Some of you could be alone. This person could have been MIA, missing in action, doing a 1-2 with somebody else behind the scenes. And you said, oh no, I'm not going for this. Divorce, separation on the table. This person is withdrawn. You might think they're hooked up with somebody. For some of you, they hook up, but they're not hooked up, if you get what I'm saying. Hold on, collective. All right. Single, lonely, solitary. Single, lonely, solitary. Lusting, like I said, they hook up. They get somebody to come through, come over, you know, fulfill their needs. Sometimes it bursts out into an argument too with these people. Everybody's going through a Divine Collective. Everybody. Okay? Forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. Don't think that this person is healed at all. So if they gave you the BS, trust they're giving it to somebody else. I'm getting you need to bring some color back into your life as well. For some of you that are still caught up in the whirlwind of these relationships because you want to lay down with somebody. You want heat. You want passion. You want romance. You want a divine partner. You know, you want to be seen as somebody, you know, who has somebody. Somebody who knows how to pick a person. Somebody who knows what they always say out here. Who knows how to be kept and keep somebody. Type shit. Look. Somebody know who you are. You don't have to do all of that. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Because if this is your natural, you know, by nature, you know, loyalty, different things like that, honesty, truth, you know, communication, trust, all those things, responsibility, all those things, you know, it's a bunch of things you could throw in there, a bunch of things. Whoever you are naturally will shine through. Naturally. You don't got to do a whole lot. Trusting, reliability, believing. For people to believe you, you don't have to, you know, put on airs or nothing like that. Just be yourself. This person right now is in a fog. Where you once were, they are right now. Illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. That's where it is for somebody right now. I'm getting for you and them, there's a shock energy. There's tower energy. There's like, damn, this is changing again. Is this happening again? Or why are things so light and then dark? Why is it so good and then so bad? You know, like, why can't I have it my way? You know, you get one part and then the other part is crazy. I'm getting finding out secrets, illusions, things you didn't know, things that were covered up, things that were hidden, things that were toxic, things that are toxic. I'm getting all the smoke. Somebody either tried to blow smoke up your ass, you know, or they were bringing you that smoke, bringing you drama, turmoil, you know, betrayal, lies, backstab, trickery, deception, dishonesty, all that stuff. Turmoil. This could be the energy between the both of you. This is crazy. Because when I had to do my big chop, as I call it, the big chop, baby, that thing hurt like hell, man. I cried like a baby. Divine Collective, I cried like a baby. I wasn't going to let the monster narc see that, but I cried like a baby. That shit hurt. You know? Imagine just grabbing that butterfly any old kind of way, just grabbing them wings. Just grabbing it. With big old man hands. You know? Too delicate. Too delicate. Yeah. This made y'all transform. This right here, this was a whole Phoenix moment. I mean, you went from this to this darkness to this beauty. This is like a death of the ego. This is a death of your old self. A death of, I mean, this person, you know, you, like I said, for some of you, y'all thought it was with somebody. Or you could be with somebody. And that shit is going up in smoke and you like, damn. And you're so beautiful, Divine Collective. Every time I see this card, this lets me know. This looks like, to me, like lavender, you know. You have a beautiful energy. There is healing here. There's healing here. If you haven't made the right choice to get on this road and go down this road to this path, to this open door, 2 times. You got an open door 2 times. It says releasing, purifying, cleansing. You have changed your perspective, or you're about to. You're about to see things in a different way, in a way that you never saw it before. You're about to have some real understanding with yourself. Being real, you know, getting real clarity. All right. And a lot of you who feel guilty, like maybe you've been in something for so long with somebody. Is it wrong, you know, that I want more, or that I want to explore something else? No, it's not wrong, Divine Collective. You are the only person that holds you back. Okay? You are the only person who can answer, are you really happy with your situation, whatever that is, with whoever you're with or whoever you're thinking about, keep going in cycles with, have a back and forth with, have an in and out, of friends with benefits, a relationship that's, you know, at one point and it's not, you know, hasn't been going anywhere, or you're just dating somebody, like whatever it is, you know, there's some energy here and something needs to change, because it's like somebody caught some feelings or something if you weren't in some type of commitment with somebody and they started doing other things, acting other ways, things you're not going to put up with, or things you didn't put up with, or things, you know, You're just not having it. You're just not having it. There's a lot of fog here. I'm getting a smoking. This person is smoking a lot. Somebody could be a smoker. Somebody could have been using substances. That's not something you're down with. They could be using substances right now. And I'm not talking about no damn 420. I'm talking about some shit, that get your brain going. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. This is where you have somebody. This is where you have somebody. They're thinking about you. And you thinking about them. If y'all together, y'all thinking about each other, what y'all want to do with this? If y'all separated, y'all still thinking about each other. And what happened? What went down? What is the other doing? How did the other feel? Is the other single? Are they together with somebody? What's going on? Do you think about me? What's happening? For the both of you, this was a lesson with karma. This is a lesson here. Whether you're still in it, just left it, or being forewarned about getting with somebody. Like I said, there's dating out here. Y'all are dating. Y'all could tell people y'all not doing nothing. Some of y'all are not telling the truth. Y'all have people y'all connecting with. Because y'all like, I got this. I could just get in and out. I know how to handle this now. I don't watch this. I don't watch that. I don't read this book, that book, I got this. Listen, be careful. Be careful about going into the barbershop over and over. Because eventually, you are going to get a haircut. Eventually. Okay? Don't get trapped. Don't get trapped in the web of desire. What you want, what you want, what you want. Y'all, there's a song that I used to listen to. I have a lot of different, music that I really love. And this is a gospel song. And she said, this is called Blue God, BLUE God. And she says, when it comes to us, if God was a color, she would call God a blue God. Why is that, right? Blue, sadness, depression, depressed, down, emotional, crying, right? She said, my house, my car, my child, my man, my woman. She said, if I ask you, she said, you're such a new God, but she said, you're such a new God, but you're so abused, God. You're such a new God, but you're so abused, God. And if you were a color, I would call you a blue God. Yeah. That song really hits home, y'all. It's deep. It's deep as hell. People are so selfish. Everything is theirs. Will you do this for me? And after you do this for me, then maybe I'll get to you, God. Yeah, and that thing goes deep when we talking about getting to God. You know what I mean? It's way deeper than the prayers you send up, quote unquote, to some type of heavenly person that's sitting in the cloud. Oh no, it's way deeper than that. It hits way closer to home than you know. We got to stop blaming God for everything. That's why she said, you're such a new God, but you're abused, God. Everybody blame you for everything. God, you didn't do this for me. You didn't make my son well, my daughter, my grandpa, my mom, or my dad, or, you didn't fix this. You didn't save my house, or you let them, God, you let me get robbed, or you let me get hurt. God gets to blame for everything. Everything. Sinking, despair, and falling apart. Whoever this person is thinking about y'all, because y'all on this beauty right here. Beauty, healing, perspective. Even though things are still a bit foggy with this person coming in and out. They're not feeling too good. It's a dark energy around this person. They feel trapped in their own doings, like they set their own self up. And they did. And they did. So really to say, God says, you go in front of a mirror. Man goes in front of a mirror and walks away as if he didn't see the reflection. So if you say, if you go into the mirror and you say, do this, go into the mirror, y'all, right? When you get angry about something, go into the mirror, especially when it concerns obsession, passion, intimacy, jumping in the bed with people, relationships, hot and steamy, getting it popping. What do they call it? When people are foreplay and doing all this extra stuff and being sexy and being wanted and being attractive and alluring and all this stuff to bring in the sexual chemistry and all that stuff, right? And when things pop off and you feel trapped in things, like I said, some people have gotten married for the sake of a good bed partner. Did you hear the car horn honk? For the sake of somebody who's good in bed, they got married based solely off of that, right? And when things go left and you say, God, it's your fault. Go in front of the mirror first. So when you point at the mirror, two things are happening. That reflection, who are you pointing at? And number two, the three fingers pointing back at you. In both instances, it circles back around to you. So when you blame God, you got to take some blame right in there yourself. Right in there yourself. I'm telling you something. Go in front of the mirror first and point at the mirror and say, you did this to me, God. Before you let anybody return. Talk to yourself first. God says, go in front of the mirror and talk with yourself. Before we start blaming the other person that we got up with, that we did stuff with. We have our own brain, right? Their brain is not our brain, right? They weren't in the middle of our thoughts, rationalizing and, critical thinking and brainstorming and doing all these intelligent calculations about whether we should or shouldn't do this thing. Whether we should or shouldn't do it. Should we let them come back? Should I go back? Should I return? Should I let them return? Should I do it again? Should I replay the tape? Should I have another baby by him or her, or have a baby at all? Should I create a family with this person? Should I marry them? All this stuff here. It's real talk, y'all. Just real talk. Keeping it real with y'all. Keeping it real with y'all. Please hit that thumbs up button for me when it concerns these partnerships, these commitments that people making to one another. You have to be sure what you're getting in Divine Collective, especially if you're jumping into something long term, for the sex kitten of it all. Just to have somebody in the bed, which, type thing. You have to know what this person really, what's their agenda, what's going on right here. What is the purpose of you two combining forces, coming together in a union? What is the purpose? Because they may be working on a different purpose than you. But things will always get enlightened. Spirit is not going to let things stay in the dark, but for so long. I'm getting somebody also is getting karma. They're getting karma for whatever they were doing. However they tried to strategize and manipulate a blueprint inside a relationship. Like, fishing. They went fishing and reeled them in. Somebody here. If it's not you, Divine Collective, they reeled in. They reel you in somehow. Trap. They made a web. They make it look all, like diamonds and glistening. Could even be sticky, appear to be like something sweet. They could come in mirroring you. Type thing. They come in with the trap. Most people don't know they've gotten into the trap until they're in the trap. Like, oh shit, they got me. Well, right now, Divine Collective, I can clearly see that you're not holding on to someone, but they could still be chasing you, or their energy is, or you chased each other. There's a chasing here because there's obsession. Somebody wants somebody still, or you want each other. You chasing each other. Runner, chaser. Here's the runner. Running. Chasing, running. The back and forth. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. I get this as you, Divine Collective, because of the fog. Because of the fog. This person said, don't make me chase you down. Don't make me chase you down. All right. They don't like this. They don't like this. Whoever this is that, you're going through this transformation with, because you're changing. You're coming out of this dark space. You're about to nourish yourself. You're about to get back to basics. Something, for some of you that are in something, is not making you happy right here. There's bitterness right here. Right after y'all get out of the throes of love. But there are deep emotions because there's lots of water. There's water. Some of you even feel like you had a divine person with you right now, or this person was with you. Recent past energy. Not long time ago. Recent past. This person is confused. They're tired, they're exhausted, and they're also foggy with escaping. They want to escape the energy of this relationship, but they cannot. They cannot. It's like a debt to pay. And how you going to pay it if the person, you never see the person, you never gain access to the person again. And I just stuttered right there. The person don't know what the hell to say. They're going to be stuttering when they see you. They will be. Emotional. They will be. I wanted to get out like so many words so fast. It just like skip the beat. They also could sound like a record player, and back in the day when it would just come around, it would just skip, and it would just stay on that same part and just keep skipping. This person could sound like a broken record. Only you. Only you heard it all before. Yeah, I know. Only me. Yeah, you love me. Yeah. No one understands you like me. Yeah, you're crazy with me. Yeah, you can't stop thinking about me. Yeah. They're spying on you. They're watching you. Or you're watching them. This can make you very emotional, or them. Secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Somebody's watching and crying. Somebody's watching the other person crying. It could be you watching them or them watching you. Thinking about what could have been. What happened here? Why couldn't this shit work? Why did they act this way? Why were they so angry or so bitter? Why didn't they try to heal their past traumas before they got into a relationship with me? Or I got into one with them. One of the two. Put it how it goes, Divine Collective. This was hot and steamy right here. People are together still, Not everybody goes on a divine goddess or God journey. Those people are like sigmas. They don't roll with the crowd. They're like their own entity. Their own planet, all to themselves, Very, very stoic, very, leaders, self-governing. Okay? Not everybody could take that path because it requires a lot of dedication and discipline. And a lot of people don't have that. They don't have it. I'm sorry, I'm just being real. They don't have it. There were times in my life, Divine Collective, that God did not, meaning I did not allow my mental space to expand far enough to be ready for certain things. And I would always blame God. God, you did this. And God said, go get in front of the mirror and take a look at who did it. And who did it? Who did it? You have to be real with yourself. Confessions. You know? Confessions. Unveiling. Coming clean. Messages. Y'all know God said you can't hide nothing from God, right? Why do you think they say God knows your thought before you think it? Where would God be hanging out at to know all of that? Where would God be hanging out at to know your thoughts before you think them? As you're forming them. That's why there's nothing you can hide from God. Because God is right there with you as you're formulating them. You are right there with yourself as you are creating something that you are going to have to be responsible for when you make your action. When you make an action, you're going to be responsible for the outcome of the action, whether you like it or not. You know the old saying, reaping and sowing. You shall reap whatever you sow. Sometimes we don't like that we sowed a certain seed, but you know what? It still has to come up out the ground for some of it. There's times when God can uproot it before it takes root and comes up as a weed in your life. God can uproot it. Let's break this habit early, or let's change this condition early, so it doesn't cause a domino effect with a whole bunch of other stuff down the line. That's uprooting it early. A train of thought, a way of being, habits, behaviors, the way you think. Hold on, collective. I'm having so many thoughts. It's all coming at once. Let's see. I just heard change your mind, change your life. Change your mind, change your life. Spirit says you're going to have to water your garden in a different way. Water your garden in a different way. So, even if you do have weeds that have to come up, Divine Collective, because the wheat and the tear come up together, okay, and then they get separated. So if you do have to contend and deal with weeds that have taken root, they weren't able to be dug up. God is saying that there's a grace that you have to have with yourself in the situation and whatever is the responsibility that came out of it. You have to have a grace because different things come out of it for different people. Get what I'm saying? Different things. Some people get stuff like children. Back in the day when I was growing up, the big thing was teenage pregnancies was like astronomically high in my day. That was the one thing you didn't want to come home and do and tell your mama you was pregnant. Oh no, you didn't want to do that. Some girls had babies at 13, 14, 15, like they was dumb young. We were in junior high school, and they would come to class with the belly. I seen it. One girl in my neighborhood, her parents never let her out the house. She was always with the parents or the brothers or the sisters. She had older brothers and sisters, like they were adults. She was like the baby of the family. She couldn't have been no more than about 12 or 13, but she was always with her mother and father or her brothers or her sisters. They never let this girl out her side. And when I say never, I'm saying never. Going to school, coming from school, she was walked or driven. No matter what, she was with them people. Next thing you know, I saw that girl. She was pregnant. And I said, when did that happen? Could it have happened in school or did it happen at home? Because they surely didn't let her out their sight. Something happened. See what I'm saying? Things be happening. Divine Collective. Things take root sometime. Meant to destroy you, meant to create a bitterness in your life so that you never recover mentally, emotionally, physically for some of you, to put you through things. Sometimes it takes a series of people. Sometimes it's just one motherfucker. Okay? One demon, a strong one that comes through because you're divine, collective. You're divine. They know they got to come through real, real strong with it. Try to really take you out of that thing, take you out that game. Somebody feel like they want to release. Okay, either you want to release or they want to release. Y'all want to tell the truth or you want to break away from something. You want to say how you feel. There's a breaking point. You know, something here. There's a rejection. Either you had or they had, or just the rejection of the relationship, period. Like, this shit got to go. It's just too much. I'm too loyal, for this right here. This got to go. Release it. Do me a favor, Divine Collective. Could you all please hit that like button for me? Thank you all so much. There's an abandoned feeling, like Five of Pentacles, like out in the cold and shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, after they told you what they needed to say or what they had to say or told you the truth, it really destroyed something. It really took something into another direction, especially you and your mind and how you feel about yourself and what you're up to and what you're doing and what you're manifesting and why you're manifesting. Purpose. Finding purpose inside of yourself and purpose in everything that you do, especially the choices that you make. Letting go of pride too. Stopping being distracted from, other people, places, and things, and putting the focal point on yourself so that you can, sort some things out, organize some things. Yeah. Because you got a crown. You have a crown. And that needs to stay sharp. You have a family, some of you. Children. And you damn sure don't have time to waste. Your time is valuable. And you don't have time to pretend. You don't have time to pretend with people. People want to play games. People want to play the game of pretend. Okay? They don't even know what they want. All this love at first sight and I fell in love, lies. Shallow. Lies. Lies. People not falling in love. People have egos. They have big egos. Big ones. They want distractions. They're arrogant. They're stubborn. They don't want to address the real, the matter at hand. The elephant in the room. The bottom line. They don't want to address the real things that's going on, either in their relationship or what's going on inside of them. Half the world is mentally ill. Mentally ill. Half, and the other half, not literally half, I'm exaggerating a bit, Divine Collective. You get what I'm talking about. It's a whole lot of them. It's a whole bunch of them that's out here. They just, they live in a fantasy world. They're damn drug addicts. Drug addicts, bad ones. They don't want to be here. They don't want to know. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to know about the work that needs to be done to really have something meaningful. They don't want to know. A lot of them stay on merry-go-rounds. They're too busy with lusting, okay, or being lusted after, wanting to be attractive, wanting to, have people fawning and wooing and, gazing and watching, I'm wanted. Somebody want me. You know what I mean? I'm sexy. I can get somebody. Yes, I'm having sex. Yes, of course. Like, what? No. Like I said, you got this crown on. Some of you, like I said, have families, children that need you, that you have to take care of. And there is no time to waste. There's no time to waste. A lot of these people don't want to get off the ride. Okay? They don't want to recognize the divinity that they have to step up and step into. They don't want to recognize it so they can stay doing this. They need to have a reason to keep playing, to keep hiding. It's very shallow. And they damn sure ain't going to find what they're looking for like that. Because we have the men playing the same game too. Okay? It's a shallow, bluffing, masked up, exaggerated, you know, putting on a show type of energy. It's for the crowd. It's for the people. It's for the family. It's for the friends. You know, it's for the acknowledgement. Right? All of that. A lot of people really are not even working with their own thoughts. This is bird brain. The birds are messengers. People talking. People that have ideas. People that have, you know, thoughts and opinions about your life and how you should live it and what you should do and not do, and you know what you should be thinking about, and you know how you should be spending your money, who you should be dating, who you should be screwing or not screwing. You know what I'm saying? So many ideas about your life. And I'm not talking about people that are influencing it in a positive way for transformation into what you know, ultimately are right now or going towards. And I also get that a lot of these masculines, the person that's on your mind, this has got their head caught up. First of all, I'm getting so many things. This is somebody who kept you mentally stagnated. Okay, a man. Whoever y'all are, who had a partnership, or you're with this person, they keep you mentally stagnated. Too many thoughts. They keep you confused purposely. They want a lot on your mind. This person could talk a lot. I'm also getting a mental illness. This person could be mental illness. This man could be mentally ill. They have too many thoughts going on in their head to sort out anything with you. Okay? I'm also getting community, people. You and them, the community. You know what I'm saying? Just talking, rumors, gossip. People just all up in the mix. Could be social media. All right? I'm also getting somebody feeling like they're somebody wants to pop up on you, collective, whenever my nose itches. Somebody feeling like, you know, the king. Like they're in control, emperor energy, authoritative. They rule everything, always talking down on you, always saying something to you, nasty words, negative energy, just putting thoughts in your head. They rule things. They're a strategist, playing mind games. Mind games. Absolutely. Shallow. Somebody's going through it right now with their thoughts. It's a lot going on. A lot. Turmoil, unstable, and affected is this person right here. Because you having this light bulb moment changed everything. You turning on the light changed everything. And that right there is a problem for them. You weren't supposed to turn on the light. You were supposed to stay in the dark and just be shocked every time some shit happened to you that you couldn't see. You're supposed to just stay in that dark room, stay in that dark space with them, and be messed up every time something crazy happened. You weren't supposed to turn the light on? I was watching a scary movie the other day, Divine Collective. Yeah, I'm one of them. I be liking my little scary movies. Listen, I kept asking. The girl kept getting up in the middle of the night. And you know what she never did? She never reached over to her nightstand and turned on the light. Not once. Not once. But that's made for TV. In real life, you have the ability to turn the light on. Your mind. Turn it on. You didn't want to see it. You don't want to know it. Or either they don't want to. They don't want to turn the light on. It's too dark in their world to come, you know, realizations, man. Truths hurt. Hard truths. Baby. Oh, it's dark. It's dark. Oh, they out here with it. They are out here with it. Very prideful. Very prideful. Sidetrack, change, delays, comfort. Divine feminine, you are releasing. You are escaping. Okay? This person want to try to pull you back, man. Try to change your mind. They want to try to get some of you all pregnant. Please be mindful of the baby trap. They will trap you. You will be locked in with this person for a long period of time. Don't do it to yourself because things are starting to spin in your favor. I'm also getting the wheel of fortune. Things are starting to spin in your favor. You do not have time for this. You don't. If they don't want to take it off, let them be shallow. Let them be prideful. Let them be arrogant. Let them do whatever they want to do. They want to use substances and sit back and fantasize and think about you and be in a fantasy and an illusion. And then, you know, go hit that damn pipe. Let them do what they're doing. Don't go near them. They have a lot of people around them. They're caught up in a lot of gossip. You know, they're caught up with third parties. They're caught up with toxic karmic situations and third party attachments. They are caught up right now. Caught up. Emotional storm. They do not have you and the family anymore. This is bothering them. People are talking. They are asking them, what the hell happened? And this person, for some of them, are blaming the people. They're blaming the people they listen to. They can't blame them. They got to go stand in front of that mirror, just like we do, Divine Collective, and point the finger at the mirror and look in the mirror and see who they're talking to. Start there first. That's what they got to do. Just like we have to do it, they have to do it too. They got to do it too. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Some of them are at a distance. Like I said, everybody are at different phases, you know. Some of y'all together, some of y'all not together. Some of y'all might run into a person like this who set your, you know, when you come in, it's going to be like swept off my feet, you know, and then slowly. So be mindful. When you see that mask, when you see that bluff, you know, and for some of y'all, that's just, you know, that's a done deal. That's a wrap. For some of y'all, it's just straight conflict. It's just conflict. Like I said, somebody's doing something. Fogginess. They're that powder, that cocaine, you know what I'm saying? Substances. Things could be going on. Smoke. Bring in the smoke. All right? Fights, arguments, conversations, back and forth communication. And then for some of y'all, it's just silence. You're not talking to them. You ain't saying nothing. They don't know what the fuck is. They don't know what. They don't. Frozen words. Frozen, no words. Stonewall. And frozen words. Your words are cold. Your words are cold. Your words are cold. You don't have a realization, baby. And even though your words are cold, you so damn hot. You so damn hot, you cold, baby. You know they say hell is cold? It's so hot, it's cold. Or either it's so cold, it's hot. Some type of shit like that. They said it's cold. Be mindful when you're in a space, Divine Collective, and it's just freezing. There are spirits walking around there. Don't they always say spirits be walking around hospitals? Don't they keep hospitals cold as hell? Ain't that what they say? It's cold as hell. Yeah. Somebody feel left out in the cold. They feel like you left them right in that dark ass freezer. That's how they feeling, baby. The sorrow is running deep for somebody at a distance for y'all. There is definitely some stress with the clarity. I'm, you know, as well, Divine Collective, when you were playing your own tapes and you're looking at the truth of this situation, you know, that brings you some stress sometimes. I could clearly see that. Misunderstood, victim, lost soul, truth, intentions, honesty, turbulence, tension, and arguments. You know? I could see that. It brings you some tension sometimes, some stress. It's like, damn, you know? It could have been so good, but they took it in another direction. It could have been good. But that's what some people do, Divine Collective. They don't know how to handle something good. You know, they don't know. They don't understand. When you get a divine partner, when you get a soulmate, when you get somebody who to connect with you, you know, somebody who actually want to be with you and stay with you and, you know, go through the motions and, you know, see who you really are. Because you're not always going to be on your best day all the time. Somebody wants you to reconnect with them. Or either you're thinking about a connection that you had with this person living in the house. Four of Wands, stability. You know, marriage for some of you. Definitely partnership, relationship, connection, some type of companionship, playing house. The Chariot. You could be going to their house or they could be coming to yours. They want to come to you. They want to come to your house. They want to come visit you. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about it. Taking a drive, coming to see you. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer. Virgo. They're thinking about how things ended. Like, damn, you know, over, transformed, or even transformed. Scorpio. Scorpio right there. Somebody better also be careful because they're going to be thinking about this so much they could get into an accident on the road, on the way. They better be careful. Emperor. Empress. Two of Pentacles. Y'all can have two children together. Okay? Y'all could be on the road taking a drive together. You could be driving, going somewhere. It's like up in the air, you know, decisions. What do we do here? Some of you have two children and one on the way. Somebody thinking about that, like, damn, already got two. And another one? Yeah. For some of you, the story is good. The story is good, you know. This person is with you. You're together. But like I said, things could be tough right now with the finances. Okay? Even though there's a lot of love in the home, you know, things could be tough with the finances. I'm also getting that some of you lost a lover to a car accident. I see that. I see that. I'm getting also that somebody's going to offer you a cup of love and they want to get into a union with you all. And you've been stalling. You've been thinking about it. You're not sure. You haven't given them an answer. They see you as the Empress. Very fertile, very beautiful, charming, kind, abundant, prosperous. A lot of charisma. They're very attracted to you. They see you as full of ideas even. Okay? You could be helping somebody make a decision about something. Okay? They could be making a decision between you and another person, and they want to go with you. They're feeling you a lot. Right here. We have Seven of Swords. We also have somebody who was, who's thinking about a sneaky way to get you into the house, to come towards you to get you in the house, get you back in the house, you know, connect with you, make you their woman or their man, make you their baby mama. You know what I mean? They want you, like something like that. Somebody sneaky out here. Or either somebody was, you know, sneaking behind the scenes, getting up with somebody. They have a relationship in the house, here with the family and all that. And then they go visit somebody. They better be careful. Justice is on somebody's ass for this here Seven of Swords. This little sneaky behavior here. Aries, not Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra. All right? Somebody's very strategic. They think they are a master manipulator. But what did I tell you? That clock, that wheel of fortune, baby, they better be careful. I'm getting also that somebody is gambling, you know. They have an ace of cups situation. The spirit says they better be careful and think about what they're doing. Think about where they're giving to. Think about a choice they're making before they make it. Because stuff is definitely illuminated. If you do not know, you will know. You're going to find out something. It could be a court case, a divorce. Things will go in your favor. Things will be found out about why this situation ended for some of you. I get that some of you, somebody's waiting for you to, you know, make your divorce or something official. You're waiting for them to make their divorce official so things could move forward with you and them. We definitely have a vampire who's out here on, what do they say? I always be talking about, I'm not on trial. Yeah, we have a vampire that's on trial right here. Somebody was really sneaky. They got caught up doing something. And now, you know, their vampiristic ways got to them. Like I said, I got that energy earlier. Like I said, that Dracula. Ain't that Dracula? Didn't I say that? Wasn't we talking about him? Oh, yeah. Done came right out here. Right out here, baby. I'm also getting somebody sucked the life right out of the relationship, whoever they were messing with. When they went out here in these streets, yeah, sucked it right out of them. Could you all do me a favor and hit that like button? Thank you all so much. Yeah, they wasn't where they were supposed to be. God saw it all. God saw it all. Yep. I'm also getting that somebody was out here, you know. I also always tell y'all that they was doing they want to, same sex. They was doing it. Somebody is hella toxic right here. This is a narcissist. Vampire and the devil together, a narc. A narc. I'm also getting personality disorder. Somebody could have a God complex. Either way they go with the Hierophant or the devil, they could think they God in either form. In either form. That's what makes them a vampire. You know what I'm saying? Like, either way they go, they're going to do that thing triple, quadruple. Overkill. You can't tell them nothing. If they're in toxic devil energy, you can't tell them nothing. Death, chaos, destruction. Kill, steal, and destroy. If they're in the Hierophant, you can't tell them nothing. They're the most righteous person that ever walked. They don't tell lies. They're all believing. You have to know that they're telling the truth above all people, especially you. Yeah, that's crazy. You're chilling. I see you chilling. You're laying back, Divine Collective. You could be minding your own business. I do see that for some of you, trying to make this thing shake with the healing. Like I said, you came out nourishing. Somebody's watching. Somebody else watching. You know who watching. But God is too. God is too. They looking in the mirror and this is what they see. You notice the circles, right? They looking in the mirror, this is what they see. You look in the mirror, this is what you see. See? You and your family. This is all they see. This is what they're wishing for as well. They want this back. This marriage or this partnership. You and them is children here. You out here living your life like it's golden. You out here with the wild heart. Doing your one, you know, your 1-2. I see you. You all could be dating. Like I said, meeting other new people. What are y'all on? What are you all on? I told you what you on. You on the path. You on the path. You on it. Yep. You are on it. You're unlocking the gates here. Some of you are headed right for exactly what you've been wanting because you let go of this. You're going to be walking right into what you wanted. And for some of you, this is what they had. And they're wishing for it back again. And you're going to be blessed with something new. A new person that wants to partner with you and work with you. They're going to be happy too. When they see you, they're going to run into you. You're going to be looking so cute. Look at you. You're going to be looking cute. And they know you all about your business. Here, you got the Most High rocking with you. You could be a Leo. Very strong, very courageous. Hitting your goals, accomplishing things. Very strong, nourishing yourself. They're going to see the work you did on yourself. They're not going to know what work. They're just going to see the result of it. And it looks good. Now when you look in the mirror, you're going to say, who did that? And now you can look back and say, you did. You did. You made that change. Change your mind, change your life. Sure did. Sure did, Divine Collective. You sure did. And you're sure going to if you haven't. I'm just giving you this communication, 3 of Wands. That's good, positive energy. All right? 3 times. I even tell you 2 more times. All that communication. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands. How you want it, baby? How you want it, Divine Collective? Hey, I'll even bring it down to the 1, baby. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You hot like fire out here. Y'all got 3 people wanting to come towards you. 1, 2, 3. Or either up to what we got out here. 5, 6. We got 6 out here. Want to come towards you. 6 out here want to come towards you. They all want to talk to you. All of them. Communication. All of them said they want to be with you. All of y'all. It's a bunch of y'all. Y'all got different type of people coming towards you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius all over y'all. Whoever y'all are, all over y'all. Or either y'all or them. And they just, they find you so attractive, so sexy. They're watching, they're looking. Different ages here. All right. Middle age, someone who's a mature man, older man right here. In the middle of these two, in the middle of the older man and the younger man type thing, they all see you as like a partner. You have some really beautiful energy right here. They can really see a foundation with you. They want to take you out to dinner. They want to celebrate with you. They want to work with you. Different types of people want to work with you. Even in business, collaborations, stuff like that. Could you all do me a favor and please take a minute to hit that like button for me? I appreciate you all so very much. So very much. Yeah, but they all see you like that, Divine Collective. This is the Most High's work. The Most High said thank you. Yeah, I did a good job right here. I did that. Couldn't hide nothing from me. I did that. I did that. I brought the truth through. I told the truth on somebody that was around y'all. Lying, creeping, sneaking, cheating, doing whatever they did, being covert, being hidden, a hidden enemy even. Somebody that didn't have affection. They was just in it to win it. I just heard Bennett. This got brought to light, baby. I'm also getting somebody stealing from the damn church. I see that out here too. If y'all was wrapped up, into any religious organizations, things like that. Somebody was totally not who they said they was. This the lying pastor. Everything comes to light out here just to get the money of the people. That comes to light too. You got people that want to work with you though. Definitely. 3 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups right here. People want to work with you. Different people making different offers. Tangible. They want to work with you, baby. They want to talk to you. Conversations. They want to have them. All of them. They want to talk, baby. It's got them in their heads. Conversations they want to have with you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, it's another man. It's going to be so many. For some of you, it's going to make you dizzy. It could be up to 8. 8. You like. Listen. When have you ever known God to do it tiny? People going to be hating on you. You are going to make people's heads swim when they see what's coming your way. You're going to be like, for real? God going to be like, for real? Look. For real. For real. Look. God said, take a look. Are you okay? Are you okay? When you see how fast this shit coming towards you, when you see how fast, y'all, got me a little nervous, like, what, God? What you said? God said, yeah. Some people been spying on you, Divine Collective. They've been looking at you for a long time, wanting to work with you for a while. They've been trying to figure out what kind of offer to make. How much, sizing it up. Okay, this is what I'm going to offer. All right, this is what I got. All right, you think this is a fair deal? Okay, that should be pretty balanced. All right, come on, let's do it. We got it for the Divine Collective. Okay, 100 on that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Let's look into it. Virgo, let's look into it. So yeah, creative, passionate energy right here. Being a leader, holding that divine staff, baby. You taking a real good look at things nowadays before you make a move on it. Okay, before you make a move on it. There's going to be some type of signing of a contract as well, Divine Collective. Oh, thank you so much, Blue. I appreciate you. Hey, Poupée, what's going on? Hey, y'all, what's going on? Y'all dropping those jewels. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Happy Jules. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. High five. Thank you so much, everybody. High five, y'all. High five. Sending y'all love. I'm just out here, y'all. I'm all in this reading, baby. I'm all in this reading. Y'all gonna have heads swimming, baby. Heads swimming. When you get a load of how many people gonna be trying to contact you and come towards you, get you to go out with them on dates, they see you. They trying to put you in the house. They're gonna see you. They're gonna start blinking and stuff. Their eyes gonna get all glassy and big. Yeah, they're gonna have their money out. They're gonna have their wallet, baby. They're gonna be ready for you. They whole Boy Scout gear on and everything. Yeah, they're gonna be ready for it, baby. I'll start a fire for you. Look, you know me. I'm tied knot for you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be showing you their skills. They coming. So y'all gonna have a hate out here. Of course, they always gotta show up, y'all. Haters gotta be in the mix. God said, of course, the haters gonna be out here, baby. But this is coming fast, baby. And they can have some words, They could be behind the scenes cursing, saying what they say, doing what they do. I'm getting some of y'all got somebody who thought they was gonna go out here and get with somebody else, baby. They're not happy with that person. They're not happy. That person is cutting their ass up with them words, cutting them up, baby. It's tears, boo-hoo, tears, and communication. Yeah. They thought they was taking something from you. You said, oh, yeah, girl, go ahead. I need a vacation, girl. A permanent one for some of y'all. Yeah, girl, go ahead. That's all you, girl. Look, go ahead. Go sit on that, baby. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. You got the 9 of Pentacles. That's 4 of Pentacles. You said, girl, that's all you, girl. Look. They got a crab. Look, girl, that's all you, girl. You let them out of here. You can have it. You can have it. Or either y'all say, get somebody else to do it type shit. Get somebody else to do it. I get for some of y'all didn't know who y'all married. Y'all thought y'all was ready for the kind of, like this a whole lust monster right here. I tell you, the lust monsters show up. This a pervert. This somebody who can't get enough, baby. If they're not in it, they got to be jerking. If they're not jerking, they got to be twerking. You know what I'm saying? They got to be doing something inside of somebody or something. They got to be doing something. Watching some corn. Doing something all the time. It's like, damn. Like, what's going on right here? Y'all wasn't ready for this level of freaky that this person was bringing. Yeah, they was bringing something new. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much, Poupée. Thank you for all the jewels. What's up, Solo Love? I see you creep through. I see you got through. Poupée, I want to thank you so much for all the jewels. You're amazing. You are amazing. Everybody, thank you so much. Could you please hit that thumbs up button for me? I appreciate you all so much. I see you, Ricardo. Hey, Carla, baby. I see you, boo. Sending love to you too, sugar. Uh-huh. I know you cute, girl. I know you cute, girl. I see by the way you put your emojis in there. Okay, let's see. Janice is in the house. Hey, Ginella. What's up, Ginella? Robinson. Okay, Rivera. Takes away. I've always told the truth. That's right. Tell the truth. You can't lose. Just tell the truth, baby. Straight up. You already know, Rosalind. I'll be telling these men too. Tell the truth. Tell the truth about the life you want to live. Tell it. You come off better. You'll come off better. Something's going to make y'all emotional. Something's going to make y'all cry. Y'all about to, get a message, a victory, a win about something, something you accomplish, even if it's just moving on, Divine Collective, congratulating yourself for getting past that relationship, this person, or moving forward. There's going to be some type of recognition, a promotion, a reward, a gift. Even something is being recognized. You're being given flowers. You did a lot of crying. You did a lot of healing. God says, I see you. I see you. Some of you all could have to make a speech somewhere, and it's going to make you tear up. Somebody could be in the crowd, in the clouds. You know what I mean? For real. Somebody messed up right now thinking about y'all, baby. You all are protected, for sure. Protected, for sure. For some of you who lost people close to you, parents, soulmates, divine loved ones, these people are watching over you. They're watching over you with that extra protection, with that extra bubble. I get a lot of you, because you went on your journey, that made you so much closer to your higher divine self, where you really can tap in with God. Made you so much closer with your higher divine self. So now when you're talking to God, guess what? God talks back. God talk back. They always accusing God of not responding. God always responds. That's on Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Look, who behind it? The angel. Back that thing up. Back that thing up like Juvenile. Back it up, Queen of Wands. You all that? Look at you. Strong, gorgeous, courageous. The leader. Intelligent. Okay, adventurous. Yeah. Ahead of the pack. Sexy even. Some of you are adept in occult, hermetic wisdom, all kinds of things like that. Secret mystery schools and stuff. Some of you are into spell work or divination in the higher way. You know what I mean? Where you're helping people, to heal and grow, versus them going to damn, the psychiatrist and them taking a whole bunch of psychotropic meds. You teach them to move forward spiritually in a different way, to tap in with nature and their divine magic inside of themselves. Some of you could be spiritualists, readers, light workers, okay? Into the craft in some type of way, but this is high vibration, being that they had these cards right on the heels. You have angels working with you. This is truth and justice. You have guardian angels, spirit guides, ancestors. You got a whole team out here. You got a whole team working with you. You nothing to play with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I'm trying to tell you. Whatever somebody tried, it didn't work. It didn't work. Somebody tried something on you and the angels blocked it for you. Blocked it. Blocked. Like how you go to throw, how they go and, they go to get the rebound and somebody just come block. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. That's you. See, you done came a long way. You came a long way from this to this. Such a strong energy right now. And baby, you being seen. Look at them. Look at them with the cup out. Look at their faces. Another one. Another one. Divine intuitive care said, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man, they out here. They out here. Be safe. Kev said, be safe. I always love an intuitive Kev pop out. I love it. I love it. Kev be peeping the whole stilo, letting us know what's going on. What is going on? I'm getting a divine partner here. You're going to meet somebody who into what you into. If you're a reader or you're into spirituality, or you're just into higher knowledge. Kev got the cosmos out here. This is somebody who's very intelligent. They're also very tapped in as well. They know what's going on with the Most High right here. Both of you. Both of you. They're going to be like, man, what a lady. What a lady. What a man. You did that. You healed from that. Okay? You did that. All right? For some of y'all really had to deal with some shit. You see the rope around the heart? Somebody had you tied to them, like hostage. They wouldn't let you go. They wouldn't let you go. It's like you didn't even know why you couldn't let go. Y'all, it was one time somebody had me, they had me in the grips. I had to beg God. I said, God, I don't know. I think this person got voodoo on me. You know what I'm saying? I thought the person put voodoo on me. I did. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way I can't get rid of this. Ain't no way. Spirit says, well, first of all, it has less to do with them and more to do with you. Do you think you deserve this? I'm like, hell no. They said, well, is your heart really valuable and stuff? I'm like, yeah. They said, would you tie your heart up like this? I said, no. God said, well, do you answer your own questions? Look at what this person's doing. Look at them and look at what they do when they get with you to your heart. Not only this, their heart is not available. They're not emotionally available. They're an emotional manipulator. This is a trash box, a trash talker as well. A clown. Somebody who masquerades. They masquerade and they go around and they, this is somebody who hides behind the Knight of Cups energy, coming in like they're the good fella, but they're really here to emotionally manipulate. That King of Cups is good for that. It's not even the king, is it? It's the Knight. It's the Knight coming in with messages of love, and some of them see you as this, Queen of Cups. You're looking real good out here, Divine Collective. And the Queen of Cups came from this. Look at y'all. All kind of strides. All kind of strides. You see that? A lot of growth. Both of you. Right here. Both of y'all. Y'all came from so much. This is somebody who's really playing with your heart. They really played with your heart. 5 of Cups. You're like, damn, I tried so hard. I tried so hard. And God said, I saw you. I know. I saw you. That's why I got you. I got you. That really beat you up. I really put you through it. That was a trail. Okay? You're being transformed, though you are. Like magic. Like magic. Huh? All right. Hold on. Hold on, collective. All right. Yeah. Y'all transformed that thing. Spirit transformed that thing. Had to. Had to. We have another suit on the table as well. An older gentleman. God didn't forget you, your older divine goddesses. God did not forget you. They all out here. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. They all out here. God is so happy. Somebody's really in their head right now. The justice that came down for somebody is really hitting them hard. Some of them even got convicted for things that they've done to you. For some of you, collective, if you had to take this person literally into the justice system, they don't like the punishment that's being handed down. They don't like it. All right, they're crying. They didn't want you to see. They didn't want justice to see. They didn't want things to be balanced out, man. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. Somebody wanted to violate your innocence. Okay? And for some of you, I'm getting another message, y'all. I hate to say it, but there could have been a child that was violated here, and you thoroughly had to get justice for that. Oh, no. Somebody came in, you know what I'm saying? Like they was a good fella, like they were here to take care of the family. They came in with the loving, words. They said the right thing. And this the whole clown right here got in there and just started turning up on you and the family. And God is like, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. How you going to get in there and turn to a whole live devil? Turn to a whole live obsessive narcissist right here. There's somebody that don't sleep. They always up starting some shit. There's somebody who drink. They haven't shaved. Looking crazy. Always got something to say. Eyes wide and buggy. That tells me they might have mental issues. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is somebody watching you move on. Be careful where you go, Divine Collective. If you go out on a date, go out with somebody, you be careful. Because you got this fool on your heels watching. Watching. Y'all had to get justice for something. As well, some of you had to break away, like I said, from toxic family, toxic situations like that. Y'all had to get your justice for that. Something had to be balanced out right here, especially with people from the past. If this was family, friends, old situations, justice came through. You even had to take these people to court, small claims court, sue them even, get your money back for certain things they did to you when you was a kid, shit that statute of limitations is not up on. Yeah, y'all took them in. Y'all took them in. Give me mine. Give me that. Give me that. I remember. 4 cups. I remember what y'all did. But you ready for them right now, Divine Collective. You're going to be looking good if you're not already. And yes, messages are coming your way from a whole bunch of, they watching. And haters. I get some hating ass broads out here. Hating. They would love to spin you around. You live in their head rent free, baby. That's why they mad. They got flunkies and everything too. All they do is talk to their flunky about you. For some of these hating ass broads or something. You know what I'm saying? They could be upset. Some of them are dating your person that you were with. And all this person do is think and talk about you and they know it. And it makes them mad as hell. It make them mad as hell. They try to talk crap about you, Divine Collective, but they get shut down. They get shut down. It's still, I told you, it'd be paranormal activity going over there in the house. Yeah. With the vampire. Yeah. They turn out all the lights and stuff. They be walking around there, in the dark. They can't go out in the sunlight. Look at you. You all over here in the bright and the light with the Wheel of Fortune and all that. Look at you over here with the sun again. You in the sun. They can't come out. They're in the dark. They wanted you to lay up in there with them. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Want you to spend your money up in there with them? Yes, they did. And they wanted to have their side thing on the side. They wanted you to be strong up there in the darkness with them. Yes, the fuck they did. I don't know. Listen. This person feels like you're in a whole new world. You're like if a fish is going from the water to the land, like type thing, or going from the land into the water, they feel like you done went into a whole new world. So fell right here. God done did it for you. You fell right in here in this good stuff. They feel like you're in a whole new place. They want to talk. They want to say something. They want to say something. All of this is about people who trying to do this with you. Look, all of this. That lets me know it's time to hit it, Divine Collective. The stream almost got disconnected. I hope this is still streaming. This is secret. This is secret. All these people. And they fell out in the cold, baby. A lot of them fell out in the cold. So y'all just know messages are coming your way. Some from karmic people too. You know what I mean? Like I said, some of them fell out in the cold. They want to get that old thing back. You got options, boo. You got options. And I'm just your Divine Goddess Devi telling you what's up. We tapping in. You all know what's up. Right here, High Priestess energy. That's y'all. You got options and you know it. And you got people on block and they mad about it. They mad about it. Mad about it. Why are they mad about it? Why are they mad about it? Because you know who you are, baby. The star. Right. Hit that like button for me, Divine Collective. Receive that good energy. The star. The High Priestess. You got options. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords. Right here. Just running it all down. The Empress is on the board too. You know that. You on the board too. You know that, Empress. You right up under here. I don't want to move the cards around too much. You there. Y'all know. Run it back. Shocking, baby. Towers. 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 You got these people, like you're so you're so attractive to some of them. It's blowing their top. You know, like the little emoji where the man's got his mouth open and the head is blown. Yeah, that's you blowing their minds. You blowing their minds. And you got their phalanx, baby, exploding all over the place. Yeah, they be having a moment with they self about you. Sure do, sure do, sure do. You coming through like the tower, baby. You coming through like the tower, like a wrecking ball. Like a wrecking ball. You laying them out, you killing them. Fabulous. You killing them. Quietly, too. Quietly. Spirit said, shh. What Spirit said? Shh. Shh. Don't tell him you know what's up. Don't tell him, because you got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see who else is out here. 5, 6, 7 with the clown. 7 with the clown. Keep it quiet, Spirit said. And Spirit said, I got another gift for you. 7 of Pentacles. I've been seeing you work real hard. I got something for you. I got something for you. Look, Spirit said, rest easy. But the catalyst to all this is this. The walking away. That's that deuces. Okay? Because Spirit said, this person is beat up and they wanted you to stay with them beat up. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's definitely time for me to go, y'all. Already know when I burn out my energy for the reading. It's time for me to go eat again. Sure is. Sure is. Where is it, y'all? You done healed from it. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. It was over here. I must have mixed it up into there. But yeah, y'all know they had you out here. They had you out here with the abuse. You know what I mean? They was trying to really do that thing to you. I don't know where I put that card at. Because it's gone. Spirit done removed it from you. That's why. I can't even find the damn card. Because it's gone. But this is how this person feeling right now. Beat up. And Spirit said if you stay, you're the only person that's doing this to yourself. You are the only person that's doing it to yourself. Because right now, please know this. You have options upon options upon options. Every time I pull a card, somebody got a cup out for you. Every time I pull a card, they got a wand. They either want to talk to you or they have some type of emotions for you. You are hot. Hot. I like it, y'all. I like it. You laying these people out, baby. Some of these people even think you done put some type of spell on them. Some type of magic. Okay? You moving forward. You doing your 1-2. You being wild at heart. That's one of the best things you can do right now, baby, because everybody see you as a divine partner. Everybody. And that's the truth, baby. And that is the reading, Divine Collective. Please like, subscribe, and share. Stay blissed as long as you exist. I want y'all to please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate everybody that rolled through as we was just reading. I know that's right, Carla. I love that energy for you. I love that energy for you, beautiful. And if not, you're just going to be solid within yourself, baby. They see you as divine all within yourself. You solid, boo. You solid. Y'all know I could keep pulling cards and keep pulling more cards, but I'm going to end this stream. Go grab me a little quick bite, and I'm going to come on back. And we're going to read some more cards, you know. It's the holiday weekend and all that good stuff. I want y'all to be on alert. Know y'all have options. That is the bottom line of this reading right here. Y'all got these options out here. Y'all looking hella good out here. I can see y'all were in something rocky for some of y'all. Could be in it right now. But just know you have all the confidence, everything inside of you to move this thing forward in the proper fashion. It's being set up for you. You know how they say it's rigged? You rigged that thing. It's not fair. It's not. Oh, well. They need to get over it. Look, it's not fair. Oh, well. Cheers. Hooray. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, Divine Collective, clinking glasses with one another. We on our way, y'all. We on our way. All right, y'all. Let me click this off so I can get back and come back with some more cards. And we'll get nosy again and see who else is out here thinking about y'all. You know, we're going to see who else is out here or what y'all up to or something. We're going to find out what's going on. You know, we got cards. Y'all know we got these cards. Yeah, Spirit says, I'll be back. Look, last two cards on the top. I'll be back. Y'all already know what we do. We're going to be back. We're going to talk about these changes with these endings, you know, people that's gone and come, all kinds of things. We're going to talk about the endings and the transformation and the changes. We're going to talk about the beginnings and the fertility and the growth, you know, and the abundance and the love and the prosperity, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that. Kev said, yep, I'll be right here. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm going. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Hey, Portia. Hey, boo-boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Diamond. Don't forget to check out the membership, y'all. Make sure if you know, just even if you just want to support the channel, support the movement, come on and join that membership. And I'm going to be uploading some videos as well for you members this weekend. So I'll upload some of those. Okay. I'm going to see y'all in a minute, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all already know how I do. I love y'all. That's my Ace of Cups for you. All right. I'll see y'all in a minute, y'all. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate you. I hope it resonated and helped y'all. And y'all picked up something, you know, something y'all needed, you know, to help y'all get out of this thing, escaping. Because y'all definitely got a lot of people chasing y'all. Some toxic, some not, you know. But there are obsessions going on for sure. Okay. Y'all got the chemistry. And people are feeling it. And a lot of people are getting realizations about things that they didn't have before, baby, when it comes to family, for sure, you know, and when it comes to the beauty in you and the beauty in life and what that means to have you connected and it all together, you know, all that combination. Yeah, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of divine feminine energy that we're going to continue to keep talking about. This is our space. Come on. This is our place. All right, Divine Collective, I'm out of here. I'm going. I'll see you.